Welcome to another episode of Musicians Exchange Podcast. Welcome to another episode of Musicians Exchange Podcast. Today I'm featuring, some of the homies in a different area outside of RDU, some of my good friends. I appreciate them taking their time out to come help, the next generation and stuff like that. We don't take it for granted. And this is going to be the Greensboro edition. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Yo, I'm Braxton Moore, keyboardist, organist. I play bass a little bit. And, yeah.
The
All right, this is Quintin Shoffner. I'm a drummer. I do just a little bit of producing myself.
A lot of it.
Not true.
Indeed.
And I'm just glad to be here. Support my homie Eric.
Word.
Vision.
That's love.
This is Marcus Williams.
I play everything.
I don't play everything.
Don't
I
lie.
only really play drums.
That plays it all.
But I do tickle the keyboard.
Tickle the ivory.
I do produce.
You
a little
start
bit.
already.
God bless you. Yeah, that's about it, man.
Word. We got one more.
All right, it's, Josh Boyd, better known as Josh on the Block.
Josh on the block.
Josh on the black.
Ah, yes, sir. Block is hot.
Oh, come on.
The block is hot.
Nigga!
The block is hot.
Nah,
We don't want to know where this goes.
What's on the block?
Let's keep it legal, guys.
All right, let's bring it back.
but nah, yeah, I'm a drummer, drum instructor, drum teacher, mentor, all that good stuff. So,
Anything
yeah.
else? Nah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Well, like I said, man, appreciate y'all pulling up. And this episode right here is basically to, give the musicians, the up and coming ones, to understand like it's not in a certain area. A lot of cats be like, you gotta live in New York, you gotta live in LA. Gig life is different in, based on where you at. I know Greensboro is a lot different than the RDU area. You guys, a lot of y'all I've seen play at like clubs, bars. How is musician life, as a broad question? How is musician life out here in Greensboro?
Quinn been digging the longest.
The musician life out here is pretty cool, man. I can definitely say a lot of the guys out here are definitely good people. There's some really great guys that came out of this city. Just one to name we talked about earlier, Coon.
Right.
Calvin Napper, those who don't know, he came out of Winston, but it's the closest to here. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool working out here, man. I started working out here like around the age of like 17, 18.
Word. How old do you now?
Huh?
How old do you now?
I'm 23 now.
Okay.
It's been cool, man. I don't even know what to say. It's been great. It's been a great experience. It's been,
Word.
I've learned a lot just with being here. Even some people that was here. One of my big homies, Terrence Bays, who plays bass. He's taught me a lot. Brad Moody, he's taught me a lot. Who's also from here.
Yeah, good people.
Yeah, definitely good people. So, yeah, it's been a learning experience working here. I can say that.
Yeah. I would also say like people out here moving to Greensboro from like the RDU area when I came from,
Facts.
New York, New Jersey. When I came to Greensboro, a lot of them, they kind of like, they sold into, they sold into me. Like they told me what I should do, how I should play certain things. And it wasn't off of no like, yo, we think we better than you. It was just like, we been there where you are and this is how we do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On some, love type genre. So I think that's a different aspect of Greensboro too. Like people, it's like it's low-key like a small family out here. Like
Yeah, it really
It's
is.
small.
Yeah.
It's smaller.
I can see that, yeah.
I know me myself. I've had a lot of people just sell into the vision,
Word.
like the vision itself. Like it's you don't have to like beg nobody. You know what I'm saying? You just tell them what you got going on, and like boom, like people like Brad, Prentice Cash, another dope friend,
Word.
dope producer. And it's not hard to get access to anybody. Industry guys at that. Rashad Jenkins, another big mentor of mine.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thankful for guys like that we can have. That's only a phone call away. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a question or anything about outside of music. You know what I'm saying? That's what's really important as well. Like to have that bond outside of music. You know what I'm saying? Because we got things going on outside of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's I have nothing but positive things to say about this area. So.
Yeah, man. 'Cause I mean, I've noticed, you know, and I think I said it before. I said it a while ago. You know, in Greensboro area, I could tell it's like genuine love. You know what I mean? Like with the musician community. Like it's not like no funny style. Ain't nobody bashing nobody at a gig. I mean, if you ain't sweet, they gonna let you know, but you know they gonna help.
Right, they will help you.
I'll say, you know, y'all will make sure they playing the music the right way.
Yeah.
Y'all sticklers for that. Hey, nah. Nah, that ain't how you play that. You know what I mean? And I respect that, bro. Like, oh, hey, you can't go to Greensboro half-stepping, bro. I don't care if it's an open mic. Nah, play that right, bro. And y'all big on sounds and, you know, the right way to do stuff, which I understand. I respect. And, you know, even like some of the older heads before y'all, hey, they help, you know, I don't know what you want to call it, help mold that into you. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But, yeah, man, it's definitely a dope situation, man. So for the up-and-coming musicians, you know what I mean? And I'm not talking about just drummers. I'm not talking about, because Braxton, he plays keys. Marcus, he plays keys. And I don't know if Quintin or Josh plays anything else. But,
I'm a drummer.
You know what I mean? Just putting it out there, bro. This podcast is not just for drummers, bro. It's for musicians. It's for artists. It's for parents who, you know, have their children and they have an interest for music or want to attain anything, bro. Or even reach certain levels just to let you know it's different lanes you can go into from being a musician. You can use this as your car, you know what I mean, to drive you wherever you want to go. So at the end of the day, you know, but shout out to the Greensboro homies, you know, for definitely stopping through. Some other questions, man, like, okay, being a musician out here, are most of the gigs during the day or are they at night? Because I know, like, today, Marcus was like, bro, I got a gig today. I had a gig today at midday. I'm like, nigga, what's going on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
He's blessed.
So
I mean, for the most part, unless you in one of those like private gig situations, usually most around like, you know, load in at like 7:38, sound check at like 9, you know what I'm saying, start the gig 10:15, 10:30, something like that.
Word.
It just all depends on where you at. But
Niggas be getting
if you at Boston's, everybody know the shit.
Right.
If you at
Boston's
Boston,
not gonna start on time.
like, you already know what time.
we love you,
it is.
Mr. Boston.
We do love you, Mike Boston.
It's love. Where are some of the spots, like some of the dope spots, so people know to check them out, you know, if they're in town or whatnot?
Man, I'm gonna tell you about one spot that I miss dearly. Churchill's, man.
Oh man,
Yo.
Churchill's,
once or twice.
Churchill.
dude. Churchill's is where it like.
It
That's
looked
where
like it was a spot, bro.
That's where you really like blossom as a musician. Like,
Word.
you crash and burn there. You learn there. Like, that's where I had my first like secular gig outside the church. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like that was that. And what breaks my heart is like the generation up under me don't have that experience.
gonna know about it.
Yeah, they got, you know, Boston's and the W and stuff like that. But it was just something about Churchill's, man. Like, you know, it was just something you got to experience. But
Yeah, Churchill's is cool. I don't know. I mean, we APO and 3 Stacks and Rich Talk presenting this new thing that we've been doing for a couple months. It's called the W on Elm Street. That's something it's been popping for a good little while now.
It's lit.
Yeah.
It's good. It's like that.
It's kind of like taking the place of, you know, the Churchills that used to be, you know, real heavy, and it's really just an open mic right now. They trying to do more things with it, I'm sure, definitely. Right now it's pretty smacking. They got Boston's.
Yeah, they got you got the W, you got Boston's.
Fat Tuesdays.
You got Fat Tuesdays.
Yeah, Fat
Tuesdays.
What's this new open mic y'all be having on Wednesdays out here?
That's the W.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
the W.
A lot of feedback, even all the way in RDU.
Yeah, no,
Like, they traveling from
RD.
RDU.
Yeah,
Oh,
RDU show up, bro.
They show up,
They
bro.
show up.
Like,
They
so
show up.
I gotta pull up.
They
Like,
be
the
drive-
homies is making
they
the
drive an
drive,
hour
boy.
and a half.
And the 910.
Yeah,
910 be coming
yeah.
through.
Bro,
Wow.
I be seeing it, man. Like,
Wow.
I saw some of them probably like 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, it's like that.
Wow.
You know.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's probably the most consistent thing I can say that's going on that people can come check out. Is every Wednesday we start up maybe around between 10:15, 10:30. And it's really just a vibe, man. It's ego free. All musicians, artists.
Ego free. That's dope.
Ego free.
Very ego free.
Dope.
Hashtag
Hashtag
ego
ego free.
Yeah, bro.
everybody's sharing the love, sharing the instrument. Like,
That's what's up.
And the thing is, man, we've I've been to open mics, man, where with some names, like, been in there where the niggas in there had names. And you be timid. You be scared to get on because you like, if I don't do this right, if I don't do that right, they ain't gonna help. I get off the instrument, they just gonna go into their little corner, but we didn't want to create that kind of atmosphere for that. So, if you want to come out there, you want to sing, you want to play, or you just want to enjoy good music, good vibes, live music, bro. I would say that's the most consistent thing that somebody can come to, and it's downtown Greensboro.
Word.
Center City.
Braxton, you been on there?
Right in the heart of the city.
Word. I mean, because we got a couple spots up there in Durham. Well, they got
Skewers.
skewers, on Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
What's
pretty
that
cool.
on Thursday night?
Now they got one at Solus in Raleigh. The homies, they playing out there.
What's the joint on Sundays?
Sunday nights is at the Link, literally right across the street in Raleigh off of Glenwood. So I mean, I think it's dope. The community is growing musically and all that in the area, and all the homies just supporting, bro. Look, we pulling up, and it's each venue is a different vibe. It's dope music, but it's a different vibe. It ain't the same exact. Shout out to Chris Crowder and some of all the other homies. That's keeping it going. Cause we need spots like that. Like I said, Church Hill shut down. I went there maybe once or twice. I was like, yo, son, this the vibe, bro. Like if I can come out here every week, I would. You know what I mean? But definitely, that's dope. So I mean, let's get into it though. Being that we in Greensboro, it's a plethora of different musicians and they doing different stuff. I know Braxton, you in church. Q, you doing live recordings. Josh, you got Josh on the block and your company and stuff like that. Marcus, you producing. I mean, tell me about it, yo. Like, we start with you, Q. Like, bro, you 23. Who you just did a live recording with?
Oh, my last recent one was with my homie Josh Austin. It was March 29th of this year. And the one before that was in October 2017 with Kendall.
Okay.
Out in Raw.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those experiences, man, they've been great. Great learning experiences.
And you played on the whole record?
Yeah, on the whole record.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all don't know Quintin, bro, we gave him a shout out on one of the other episodes on the RDU joint. Like, we not hyping and none of that, excuse me. But son killing, bro. Like, he killed the whole album. I mean, even the mix, bro, it's like radio ready, bro. And it's crazy buzz. But for him to be so young and play the whole record, because these days they calling in different musicians per song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, they gotta respect you for you to be able to play that whole record.
Hey, like I said, man, look, I don't take no credit for nothing, man. First off, God get all the credit.
Right.
Hey, nah, but for real though. Hey,
That's real talk.
Like I said, I don't take no credit, man. Anything I do from here on out, man, I'll never take credit. But I don't take those things lightly, man. It was a great experience, and I was really humbled to even get the call to do it. And yeah, it was a learning experience, man. I mean, I didn't walk in like, all right, yo, look, I got it off bat.
Yeah.
It took a lot of practice. It took years of practice even prior to that, to get the discipline to play the record, the way it was supposed to be played. So, and Prentice Cash, as Josh was talking about earlier, man, he's been a huge mentor to me on and off the instrument. So he really helped and molded me with that record, man. He really would tell me, try it this way or try it that way.
He's a genius.
That's the perfect way to put it, bro.
You get a producer can tell you exactly what he want or what what fits. Not everybody can do that. You don't take it for granted, bro, and then you still be humble enough, be coachable as a musician. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's important,
Bro.
So important.
You can't be coachable.
Man.
Quintin can already play.
Yeah.
But if his attitude ain't right, bro, I'm good.
It's not gonna matter, man. It's too many artists and musicians out here that even lack character. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too many niggas out here that can sing. Too many niggas out here that can play. So
you got
many
musicians who can sing,
bro.
All right,
Real talk.
You ain't got it. I got you. Move.
Right. When you get off the instrument, man, if ain't nobody got nothing positive that they can take from you, then it don't really matter at the end of the day. I'd rather my character overpower my gift.
Come on.
Than my gift overpower my character.
Coming from Genesis.
How am I shut? Hey, man, but it's real though, man.
That's what's up, man.
Character is everything, man.
Yeah.
So, And that's why I respect cats like everybody in this circle, because everybody has good character behind the instrument.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we get together, it ain't always all about instruments.
Facts.
We can talk as real homies.
Facts.
And that's what really matters at the end of the day, because we all heard it growing up, man. The gift will get you in the door.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, that good old experience, though.
Somebody put some EQ on Braxton's mind.
Come on.
Huh?
Hey, Braxton just did a live recording too.
Yeah,
he
word.
trying to be quiet over here. He be out here. He ain't never home. He be out here working.
Come on, son.
Tell us.
Where, who you working with?
I did a live recording with what was it called? The Family Fellowship Choir.
Okay.
It was with Rocky and the family, the Rayford family.
Dope.
Yeah,
Dope.
man. So it was me, Trey, Jamel, and Stefan.
Okay.
So that was a good experience for me. This is my second live recording I've done.
Oh, wow.
We did one at A&T.
Mm-hmm.
That was back
dope.
in April. That was dope.
Yeah, that was dope, too. Yeah.
All my live recordings happened the past few weeks. I mean, few months. Or whatever.
Wow. Shout out to Marcus.
Put that
Yeah,
whole
man.
thing
You know,
together. Yeah.
No, we gonna speak on that later.
Stay
I got
stay
something to
humble.
say.
Nah, I'm playing.
You know,
Well,
it's
yeah.
been one of them growing experiences for me where I'm still learning.
Word.
Yeah, God just been opening doors. So.
You know what I mean? And that's my thing, bro. I could tell you Greensboro cats, y'all don't walk around like you've arrived, you know?
Yeah.
It ain't that many people out here I can see. You can read energy from a mile away, yo, and it's like,
Right, bro.
everybody like, yo, look, what's up? Y'all got a lot recording on Thursday, bro. We got...
Right.
Yeah.
You can't take no L's, right? Over the city, right? You know what I mean? Like all of that matter, bro. Y'all don't take it for granted, and you don't let it sway your head up. Where pause, you know what I mean? Where it's like, come on, y'all niggas chubby. Come on. Where you don't let it, take you out of character and whatnot, man. Like even you, Josh, bro. I know you got Josh on the block. I remember when Josh, I know some people may, take you for granted and stuff like that, but you a hustler, bro.
Yeah,
You get it done.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people, like, when I started it, a lot of people picked at me, believe it or not.
I believe
They
it.
did, and I can attest to that.
I
Yeah, they did.
And I-
Son was like, I'm setting my drums up on a corner.
Nah, but
Yup.
for real,
Nah, he
like,
joking.
what started that, what gave me that ambition, at that point, I had just stopped going to G-Tech or whatever, so I had a lot of time on my hands.
Word.
Outside of teaching drum lessons or whatever. And I always had a bachelor.
This nigga's a bishop, son. Okay. Look. Somebody get the bishop some water. That's it, right? Nah, you good.
Yeah. But nah, so yeah, I had a lot of free time on my hands with it. So I always like playing outside as a kid. And so I was just like, let me try to go downtown and see what I can make shake or whatever. And yo, John, yo,
Pause.
hey, come on, son.
Make what
That's why I can't close down.
What you shaking, Josh?
Come on,
Ain't shaking no
son.
sticks.
bro,
Shaking that wood, huh?
Oh,
Hey,
man.
Josh was beating the wood outside.
Oh man.
nah, for real.
For real though, yeah.
Nah.
Come on. Yo, he light skinned by the way, so you know.
You get a pass.
But nah, but no, seriously, no. So with that, me doing that, it came with a lot of obstacles. You know what I'm saying? So the first one was, someone called the police on me or whatever, and then the policeman came and was like, he was like, you gotta have a permit to be down here or whatever. I was like, all right, cool. So
How you
when
went about going to get that?
what, going to
the
get a
permit? Yeah.
the officer told me.
Look how God
Hey,
works.
that's real. Look,
He tried to pull a
So
devil
he's like, I
on him.
couldn't do it without
trouble turn blessing. Go ahead.
Good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so then, someone got my permit or whatever. I was doing my thing for a few weeks. Then they called the police again. Oh my God, bro, I got the permit. What more y'all want me to do? Like, what more do y'all want me to do at this point?
Right.
Then Officer came. He was talking to me or whatever. And then he was like, so if you're familiar with downtown Center City, you know it's a high rise right across the street. I ain't gonna say his name, but he was like the owner. You know what I'm saying? Was he not really feeling you? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I was like, well, what you mean? Isn't this park public?
Public.
He was like, yeah, it's public, but he paid for it.
Oh, different fight.
I was like, so it's politics, basically. He was like, yeah. He was like, he real tight with the chief of police, the mayor.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it became a politics game. So I was like, all right, cool. So that ended that season of Josh on the Block. But what I always tell people, I can't think of not one successful person that hasn't had an obstacle.
Not none of them.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that obstacle only just gave me more fire, more push to, go towards another idea or go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, all right, you got it, bro, for now.
Facts.
Hey, they nailed Jesus to the cross.
Look.
So, but yeah, man, it's just like, but on the flip side, dude, I've received so many blessings and encouraging words from people like, wow, like you really, and what really drove me to do it, like, I wanted people to see, like, you can pursue your dreams, like, no matter what.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? That's the real reason why I did it.
You stayed consistent, bro.
That's
Like,
what I was gonna say. That's one thing I saw through the whole joint: consistency and persistence. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of what people said, you know, what people had to say about you, you stay persistent through the whole joint. And a lot of people, you know, they give up. You know, there's a lot of people that would have gave up after that first.
facts.
Yeah, after that
You know
first
what I mean?
option,
Like, oh, man, this joint whack, man. Like, I ain't, man. You know what, bro? I'm just,
yeah.
nah.
And it was never for, like, people thought I did it for money. Like, it was never for bread,
I was about
bro.
to get to that. Yeah.
It was never for bread.
Passion.
Never.
We ain't
Just-
just
I had
no
that-
bucket and none of that. You know what
Yo,
I mean?
let me just say this. I don't know if y'all know, but Josh, right here, Josh on the Block. This is one of the givingest dudes that I
Facts.
bro,
Like,
easy.
Let me
Facts.
just tell you, I'm be transparent. Yo, there was a point where I was, I had put on Facebook and I was asking people to support, my project because I'm trying to come out with a project. And anybody who knows me, I'm a perfectionist, so I wasn't trying to put out no mess. You know, I was trying to do the best, get the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? The best people do everything. So I needed help. You know, and I was just like, yo, anybody want to support? You know what I'm saying? Please help. You know, whatever. You know, some people was giving dollars, couple dollars here. If you know anything about music and production, every little bit helps. Like
Real talk.
every little bit.
Facts.
But this dude, he probably don't even want me to share this, but I will share this because he was definitely a blessing. This man called me. I was coming from church. He called me and was like, yo, man, I got something for you, man. I was like, all right, man. I thought he was going to give me some drumsticks or something. Or, something, because, Josh got endorsements. He's famous. So, yeah. We ain't going to go past that. Yeah. He got endorsements now. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I pull up to this gas station, and Josh hands me $100 bill. Wow. He's like, yo, I support you, bro.
Wow.
And I said, nah, man, keep your braids. And nah, man, I support you. Like, now, when I say Josh famous, he's not traveling the world, making millions of dollars now. He's, we all grinding. You know what I'm saying? But just that right there is like, yo.
Character.
People don't do that. Like,
character.
I've seen Josh
$100.
Yo, I promise you, Josh is going to be one of the most blessed guys. Listen, I'm trying to touch and agree. I'm touching his shoulder right now. Yo, like, no joke, bro. No joke. I done seen Josh buy cymbals for drummers. I done seen him drop.
Facts.
I done seen him buy drum sets for little kids. Yo,
Facts.
I done seen it. This is one of the most givingest dudes that I know. I know he's going to be blessed. Period.
Hey, can I share mine?
Yeah, what's up? Go ahead.
All right, so look, since we sharing, I'll talk about Josh and what he did for me. Listen, now I had traded some cymbals with my big homie Greg Henderson. Like probably 2015. We did an even trade, 3 cymbals each. I had 3 cymbals, 17, 18, 19, man, and all of them cracked. So I was in a situation I wasn't able to, get me the cymbals that I needed at that point in time. But this dude, Josh Boyd, he went to Facebook, man, and made a big group chat of everybody that he knew I was cool with and everybody that was willing to be given. And he got all of them to pitch in, man, to get me the cymbals there. Because he does have an endorsement, first off, with TRX. So he gets a percentage off. Right. And I was, trying to get an invoice from him because I was going to eventually make a purchase. So I had sent him the invoice. He used that same invoice and showed it to the people. You know what I mean? And told him, I just really want to be a blessing to Quintin because, he's been real persistent. He deserves it and all this kind of stuff. Man, they came after church. Surprised me at was it Texas Roadhouse? Longhorn, man. They surprised me, man. This dude Josh got everybody, including my family, some of my big homies, just friends, good friends, bro. To pitch in, including him, to pitch in money, bro, to give me these symbols, and that was one of the biggest blessings I ever received, ever. Wow. And that said a lot about him and his character. That's what I'm saying. Like these people that got millions of dollars and on these big stages, that's cool, but this kind of stuff right here is what really matters. So
it's musicianship.
It's a brotherhood.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
it takes a village, bro.
Facts.
It really takes a village. Like we all we got.
Facts.
That's real.
And the difference is we in different. I ain't say regions, but we in different areas, bro. But the concept is still the same. Yep. The respect. I mean, respect Brandon. You know what I mean? Like the whole nine. Pull the next one up. Don't be crabs in the barrel. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I know, it's a lot of talk about, the OGs don't look out or, the youngest don't listen. I mean, at the end of the day, we got to be that bridge. You know what I mean? I feel like, that's part of the reason I'm trying to set this podcast up, to be the bridge between us and the next generation. But that's definitely, I think that's dope, bro. I mean, and we could even get back to the music, you know what I mean? Because I just want to give y'all a little bit about them, you know what I mean? Like, and letting you know they actually good people. They not just talking the hype and, you know what I mean? And people can attest. But, back to the music. How do y'all approach music? Y'all on different scenes. Some of y'all in church. Some of y'all outside of church. How y'all approach music?
Well, I know me personally. I'm more of a church musician. So, for one, you have to sit there and actually just study the music. Like I try to learn songs like pattern wise or whatever. Locking down the pattern and then, learning hits or whatever. Whatever's in the song, but I try to match the feel of the song, but still make it my own. If
that's
that makes
important.
Sense.
Okay.
Yeah. So, that's really how I approach music.
Okay. Y'all, anybody else? How y'all do it?
Well, I do gospel, Christian, CCM, and R&B. I do all of that, but as far as approaching the music, it's kind of the same thing. Basically, just studying the patterns, studying the format of the songs, making sure you're not taking away from the song, and making sure that when you are adding your spice to things, that it's still adding value to the song at the same time.
Right.
It's definitely important to me, like I said, to learn the patterns, especially as a drummer. To the drummers, man, patterns mean everything. Down from the kick to the snare to the hi-hat to the accents to everything. All of that matters. And approaching song, the way I approach it, my way of approaching things, I like attack. I like to punch the drums. I like to play them. And I like to play soft too. Dynamics mean everything too. Yeah. Dynamics are everything.
Definitely.
Yeah. Dynamics are everything, man. If there's a point of the song where it's softer, the drummer should be softer, unless the record says otherwise.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, and another thing, when it comes to songs, learning songs, for me, you have to try to match the song, like the sounds and stuff.
Yeah.
The sound can totally change the effect of the song. So just try to stick to the record.
That's real.
Patches.
Yes.
All of that.
Like, yo, I'm gonna be honest. Like, somebody told me like a couple days ago. I'm not gonna say any names, but they were just like, yo, I want this person to play keys, but they don't really know. They're great, like a great player. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they don't
great.
Experiment with their board.
But yeah, man, like it's like they don't. Programming is not something that they were good at the time. Like right now, they're not good at programming. Not to say that they will be, because I'm sure they will. But at this moment, they weren't good at programming, so they was just like, well, we'll just find somebody else. Right. And it's not because you don't play well. It's just because it learning songs is more than just learning the song. It's like you gotta learn the sound, like Braxton just said. You gotta, know your board, man, your patches, all this stuff. Know your drums, know what symbols to use. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's really what separates people that we watch from people that we see every day. You know what I'm saying? Like people we watch on the road, it's a difference. Like they get it. They understand. Like, okay, I'm not the best chopper, but my drums sound like I'm playing country, and I'm playing country music. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tuning my drums to play country. Right. You feel me? Like that stuff. Right. And to be honest, like me personally, I'm still learning how to do stuff, stuff like that. So, but I understand that that's what really separates a lot of people. So when I'm trying to learn songs and even like producing songs, like when I'm trying to reproduce a song, like for example, if I'm like doing a stem for like a church service or something, I try to match a sound. Like I try to, like Braxton said, the feel of the song. Like I'm trying to match it, just to make sure that when other people are playing with it, that it doesn't. I don't want them to hear me. Right. Too much. I mean, you're gonna know it's me. Like I'm gonna put something in there,
but not in the way.
Yes. Like I'm there, but I'm not in the way. Yeah, that's the way to say that.
I mean, that's real, man. Approach. I mean, I think approach is everything. The homie Archie, he dropped, knowledge yesterday. I was like, back in the day, and I don't mind sharing my weaknesses, bro. Like, look, one of my weaknesses was retaining music fast. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Some of the homies, a bunch of the homies, yo, how you get on a gig, bro? How you learn music every day, bro, with a different group and just locking in shows, not like 1-2 songs. Bro, the more you do it, the more you'll get, you'll get better at it. But at the same time, he was like, bro, I listen to different genres of music. Yeah. Learn that approach. So when you get the song, yo, this is a Motown song. This is a jazz song.
You already know what it's going to take.
You know it's going to be about this many combinations. It can only be between these. And it's once you study, when he said that, bro, I was like, dang, bro, I wish I'd heard that way earlier. You feel me? Because my thing is like, bro, that faking it till you make it, people can tell you fake playing jazz, bro.
Yo,
that nigga don't.
Yo, that's good.
You don't do that,
good.
bro. Like,
that's so good.
Like them top 40 bands, them wedding bands, son, be up there struggling, son. But I mean, just keep it 100, bro. I feel like approach is everything. Like I said, man, patches, all of that matters, bro. Even like we was just talking before we even started, bro. As a musician, you know what I mean? The more you get into it, the more like you said, Josh, bro, like you're not even paying attention to your instrument when you listening to records no more. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not gonna say you approaching MD status, but you know what I mean. When I say status don't really matter either, bro. Like as long as you respect the music, bro, you having a good time with it, and everybody's working well together, you good. But what I'm saying is, in so many words, bro. Approach is everything. Like I respect somebody who actually plays the sound, bro. Yeah. Caught up in the rapture. Mm-hmm. Yo, we in rehearsal. Let me see what this keyboard player about what patch he about to pull out. Yep. Not no pads and nothing wild. Right. He pull out that exact sound. You look up immediately. I did it in a rehearsal. Like, nah, nigga.
Right. Yep.
Nah, nigga. He getting called for the next hit. At least he gonna have the right sound.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And that's just a good feeling, bro.
Yeah, also, I would say it also takes you not just learning your instrument or not just learning your part. Learn the entire song. Yes, sir. Because 9 times out of 10, like you're gonna be like your instrument's gonna be close, but I mean it probably is gonna be dead on. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't just reduplicate anything, especially on drums, really. But like what I'm really saying is like if you know what each instrument is doing, you can accent certain things. Exactly.
And it makes
you know what I'm saying. It makes it
all that color.
And it does it. Yes, bro. And you know what I'm saying. And playing the record is cool too, because you want to play the record, but you also want to play the record to where that it's still you. You don't want to sound like the dude that played the record per se. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, because if that's the case, they would call them. They wouldn't call you. So you still want to still put your flavor on it, but like learning everything else as well. Like, I think me personally, I think it's almost like a pet peeve of mine. Like I just do it unconsciously. Like I listen to music, I listen to like every instrument of the song. Like sometimes I don't even listen to the drums. Like sometimes I just be listening to like everything else but drums. But it kind of helps me understand like how to flow through the song and like where it's going afterwards and stuff like that. So I think that will help. Yeah, like younger musicians.
That's real. I mean, and I'll even to break away from approach. Musicians, up and coming musicians, basically, approach is everything. Character is everything. Let's jump to branding. You know what I mean? Your name. Yeah. How important is your name? It ain't even about how nice you are on your instrument. How important is your name in the area, and how fast does it travel? Right. You know what I mean? What's some experiences without putting people out there, but or even yourself, you had to redeem yourself.
Well, I know it's been times where, like, it's been times where people will end up calling me, asking me to do, like, church stuff because they knew that I was going to come get the job done. I was going to learn the music, and I wasn't, like, so much out there doing crazy stuff, like.
Important.
Like, some people, they just be off the chain. Like, social media, bro, that can be, your biggest weakness.
Yeah.
Like, some people just be out there just posting anything, everything. Me, personally, I've been kind of taking a break from the social media. I'm just trying to, get my life, back.
So
I'm trying to
regroup.
get to the next. Yeah, I'm regrouping.
Yeah.
Trying to get my life where I'm, in the right path. So, it's just like, bro, like, when you say you're going to be there, show up. If
On
you
time.
have,
Before time.
Yeah,
actually.
before time. Make
That's
sure you
good.
set up. You got let me see. Showing up on time, integrity.
Yeah. Say it again.
Yeah.
Like, if you say you're gonna be there, like, be there. Like, even if somebody was to call you for like a higher paying gig like a day before. Like,
Don't take that.
Yeah,
gig,
don't take the
dude.
gig,
Please don't.
Yo, say that one more time.
Bro, listen. I done say.
like,
I didn't see that happen
Say it
too
again.
I see
many
it so
times.
many times.
Say it again.
Bruh. Like, bro, God will still bless you for like
Saying no.
for saying no.
He
Give
wants
you
your
something
no.
bigger.
Like, it'll be a blessing like later on down the road. You might even get blessed the same day.
Yep.
So, bro, like, if you just keep your word.
Word.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's real.
Yeah, I can definitely attest to that, man. Your word, man, is everything. And I can even say for myself, man, I'm not even gonna sit and say I've been perfect, because there's been times, man, where I went against my word in the past. You know what I mean? But there's also a time when you gotta reevaluate yourself and make sure you make sure you reevaluate your heart. You know what I mean? Make sure that the next time that time comes around, man, that you keep your word. You tell somebody you're gonna do something. You tell somebody you're gonna record drums for them, whether it's paying or not. Or if you tell somebody, I got you on this date, even if it's 2 months in advance. If you kept your word and said that you're gonna do that, you should stay through with it. Whether you get called to do like you said, $300-$400 gig a week before.
Oh, you gonna be sick. But
You gonna be sick, yeah.
Stomach gonna be hurt, boy.
You gonna be sick, but look, you gonna be sick, but that person that you agreed to 2 months prior to that is depending on you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's why.
And they probably gonna call you a lot more than that $200-$400 gig.
Come on
That's
now.
gonna call you once.
Right.
By shot.
And
then
then you're
that
gonna
be
make
it.
that 75 18 times.
Come on. It's gonna duplicate.
Which is more than
Come on.
I don't
mean,
know if you
that's-
have any math geniuses in here.
But I mean, hey, that's real though, man. But a lot of times people just don't see that, man. Your word, your name is all you got, man. Your name is all you got. At the end of
I
the
know
day-
a few cats with burnt names, you know what I mean? Like,
bro. I know,
too many
bro.
kids that have burnt names, dog. Like, everybody gotta eat, your family gotta
Play
eat.
they butts.
It's
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
Play.
Yo, for
Yeah.
real.
But won't call because you're not
No.
reliable.
No.
Or you know what I mean? You gonna dip. I think that's terrible. You'll dip off for the for the next highest gig.
Highest bidder.
I mean,
The highest bidder. A lot now.
weeks in advance.
The sad
Yeah,
part,
up close. Not
what I
even-
see a lot now, a lot of musicians are doing this in church.
Yeah, like, bro.
Man, look, they done started treating church like
NFL
It's
draft,
a real geek, like
Bro.
it's
the
like,
NBA draft,
bro, for real.
trade this Sunday. Yo, let's switch gigs, bro. Knowing your
It's
mans
sad, bro.
don't know the music, none of that.
It's
Come on,
sad.
man.
It's sad.
You know, that's real, man.
Church, man. Let's talk a little bit about
Yeah.
that. 'Cause
I'm with it.
I got some stuff to say.
I'm
Uh-oh.
with
about church.
Uh-oh. Go ahead, go
Okay.
ahead.
Nah, but seriously, like, I don't. Let me say this, and I'm gonna move to the church. Like, let me say, like, for me personally, I feel like this is when I knew people really knew that I actually cared about music. So like, there was this one particular gig, the drummer couldn't make it, and they called me. Now there were 40 songs, like 40 songs. Swear to my knees, 40 songs, right? And they called me. Lawrence called me 2 days before the show on a Wednesday. They were having a show on Friday. He said, "Yo, we need a fill-in. Can you do it?" I said, "How much?" Just being a
Right.
regular
It's
musician.
business. What you mean?
How much we talking? He told me, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then he didn't tell me how many songs it was. When I finally was like, all right, I'll do it. He sent me a list of 40 songs, and I said, whoa.
Yeah.
This ratio isn't really.
Yeah, it's unbalanced.
It's not really, it's not
it's
matching
OD
up, right? I was thinking it was a one day kind of situation, right? Instead of me saying, nah, it's too much, I was like, I'll still do it. So I couldn't even play I live in an apartment, so I couldn't play the drums. So I just listened to the records over and over and over and over and over. Came to the gig, had a few mess ups, but I played it. I came there, I was early, on time, played the gig. Dude was like, hey, we just gonna go with you from now on, right? I've been getting called for 3 years for this same gig. Like,
integrity, bro.
And because he, like, the guy, his name is Andre Brinson. So the dude, he knows, like, yo, if I give Marcus this stuff, he gonna learn it. He gonna know how to play it. He gonna come in doing the music, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just, and it doesn't work for everybody. Like, everybody, that specific thing isn't for everybody. There's some guys that
every gig isn't for everybody.
Yeah, every gig isn't for everybody, because I know some guys that are killing in other areas, but that one right there at the moment wasn't like for them specifically. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how, that's just how God works, I think. So back to church, right? We're talking about church, right?
Uh-oh.
Man, some people, man,
Let's talk about church in the Greensboro area.
Yeah, in the Greensboro area, yeah.
Cool.
So, like,
just,
yeah, like, some people, man, they don't know how to keep their name out of dirt, and they don't understand that things that they do, and
musicians talk
man, we talk, and I'll even go even further, to preachers, like the things that you do to musicians. We all know.
Word
like
travels.
I know this church right now that's struggling. They're struggling, man, and they don't have to be. They really don't. They're struggling, right? I'm just being very transparent. They're struggling, and it's like, yo, they don't have to struggle. It's like, yo, but if you treat somebody wrong, they're not gonna let you treat their friend wrong too.
Right.
Like Greensboro is tight knit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how Greensboro is. And we all know who's playing at what church. You know what I'm saying? It's just, because we all cool. We're like, yo, what church we at now? Yeah, I'm at the same church here. So it's like we all know where we play. So it's like, yo, the name travels. Like, what you do will last with you. And even beyond musicianship, just as a person, like, you can't be out here, messing with all these shorties. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Stuff like that will get you fired from a gig, man.
Greensboro dangerous too.
Especially in the church house.
Yo,
Flee.
Yeah.
Flee.
Yo, listen, and I'll say this, and just being transparent, yo, it's not easy.
Nah.
It's not easy, bro.
It's not.
It's
You gotta
not
leave
easy.
down oftentimes.
It's not easy, man.
Bro, I swear offering be the runway. It be the runway.
Be a runway.
Hey, no, but real talk, people don't really
Offering be the runway.
people
bro.
don't think that okay, so preachers, they sit up and they watch everything. Where the musicians sit, right behind the preachers. We see everything too.
Everything, bro.
We see everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. From the band pit.
yeah, we see.
And
So
the
it's
talk
like,
and the talkback mics.
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's over.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that? Yellow dress.
Yo, but yeah, like,
second row.
yo, but and we laughing and joking, but like we all know, like it's hard. Married, not married, single, divorced, whatever. It's still hard out here. So it's like we really have to stay prayed up. That's number one. Like bringing it back to God, we gotta stay prayed up, especially in that area, because the devil really be after like music, man. Like it's something that's in the Bible, man. I ain't gonna be deep on y'all, but it's really like biblical. Like music, it's like a thin line in music. Like it can go one way or another. You know what I'm saying? So we really gotta stay prayed up, especially in that area, keeping your name clean. Those are the things that we need. Like,
So I want to say, even just another area to jump around. We just all over the place. So you know what I mean. What are this podcast is also to give people the understanding of what's a typical day for a musician. Everybody's something different, and some musicians have regular jobs. Some musicians have part times. I know a few musicians who are killers on the instrument, but they work at a daycare or after school program just because the time works. What's a typical day for y'all?
Well, for me, I do landscaping during the day.
Yes, sir, dog.
Okay.
Come on, D.
Come on.
The grass.
And the elements.
He said the grass.
I'm in
Hey,
the elements.
get it, bro.
So yeah, that's why I got the farmer's tan now.
Oh, Doc, you got a tan. Doc, you are chocolate.
What?
Boss.
Nah, you good. You
But
good.
so yeah, and let me speak on this. Musicians, if music isn't cutting it financially,
Come on, Doc. I know where you're going.
Rashad would appreciate
Come
this.
on.
Uncle Rashad would appreciate
Come
this.
on,
Right?
Doc.
Yeah, he on.
please humble thyself
Humble thy.
and get a job.
Yes, sir.
It is okay to clock in.
It's not frowned upon, yo.
It's okay.
It's cool, bro. It's cool. Now, moving on. So yeah, I do landscaping during the day. And then so that's from 6:30 to 3. Then straight after that, I'm teaching drum lessons. So it's like,
Hustle, dog.
you know what I'm saying? Work, go home, jump in that waterfall real quick. You know what I'm saying? Teach drum lessons.
The soapy waterfall.
You said what?
But nah, yeah, and then like, so it's just like, I seen a quote one day. It was like, don't work 9 hours for somebody else and not give that same 9 hours to yourself.
Facts.
Sir.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I mean, if I can give somebody else 8-9 hours of my time, why can't I do that same thing for myself and pursue my own visions? You know what I'm saying? So after 3:30, 3 o'clock, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
The rest of that time, like, it's in the music.
Yeah.
Man,
That's what it's about, bro.
for me, I'm a 8th grade English teacher by day.
Word.
I'm a paper grader by evening. I'm a church musician by night and a producer by midnight. So, and y'all laugh.
That's
but
real.
It's true.
Yeah, shit.
It's true.
and, like, and Josh said it really good, man. Like, why give somebody else more time than you give yourself? So what I do is, man, I try, and I'm a little short. My ratio is a little short, but I'm trying to give 100% to each. Like, I have to find 200%, like, from somewhere. I don't care where I have to find it from. I don't care if I lose sleep. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I give my all for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Try to help them learn and impart into their lives. You know, teach them how to speak properly, get jobs, stuff like that. And, you know, by nighttime, I'm doing music and being in church. Oh, also, I'm glad you said that, Josh, about giving time to, you know, your job. Also, make sure give time to God. Like,
Come on.
like don't be too, you know what I'm saying.
Read your Bible, son.
Come
At
on,
some
man.
point during the day.
Don't be too proud of, you know what I'm saying, reading a couple of scriptures, or even watch this when I say this, watch this. Don't be proud to actually listen when the preacher's actually preaching.
Uh-oh. You stepping on some toes.
Somebody getting mad, D.
Uh-oh.
Is
feel
my
the
mic
heat.
working?
Braxton moved his feet.
Is my mic on? Okay. Nah, but seriously, like, and I'm gonna be honest. Growing up, I kind of fell into that because, you know, there's some musicians that they've been in church all their lives. They father was a preacher, so when the preacher came, they used to tip on out, and I used to tip on out with him. You know, once I got old enough, I tip on out with him, and my mom was like, "Nah, you bring your behind back inside, and you listen to
It
the
got
sermon."
old, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, so as I'm getting older, it's like, you know, I don't even tap out anymore. Like, if I'm sitting down, you know what I'm saying, after I finish playing in church or whatever, man, just, yeah, I'm not saying every time. You know, I get it. Sometimes we work, you know, working 3-4 services a day. Some of these churches, you know how they do.
Shout to death.
Yeah. So, yeah. So sometimes you be over it. But, you know, at least one sermon out the day. You know what I'm saying? You know, Sunday.
Take something home from
Take
work,
something
you know
home.
what I
At
mean?
least eat for the week. You know what I'm saying? You can't go throughout the week and be starving, you know? Like, to be honest,
That's a mature musician.
somebody that's really dear to my heart really wants me to watch videos of people preaching, right? I don't see nothing wrong with it, right? There's nothing wrong with that, in case you don't listen to the sermon at church. But, okay, that's all I had to say. God bless.
Nah, just to be transparent, but like, I honestly need to do better with, you know, tapping into my word. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
We all
how
can,
can
bro.
you pour into somebody else when you empty yourself?
That's good.
You know what I'm saying?
How can you, not even that, bro? And I know we just talking about musicians all around, you know what I mean, as a whole. But not all musicians are musicians who don't pay attention to church,
That's
who
right.
don't got a relationship with God, who don't even feel the spirit when they on their instrument, bro. You can tell a musician done caught the spirit for the
That's
most
right.
part.
Hop up
Yeah.
quick.
The drummer going hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He-
bro.
he
Even if
playing,
you don't,
he-
Listen.
right? Even if you don't
Listen,
hop up,
like, he
Even if
gone.
he don't, even if he don't, bro,
praising
you-
with the cymbals.
Bro, listen.
You feel me?
It's-
Those
it's-
symbols where you out though, them arms. God bless.
See, and then my
They
thing
don't
is, yo,
appreciate that. They don't.
They like do this, you be like, man, come on, son.
yeah, you tripping. You know what I mean? But I mean, you never know who gonna get their breakthrough from your instrument. That's at the end of the day, it's a gift God lent you.
Times, bro.
You know, and you know what I mean? The more you mature, you don't take it for granted, bro. Like Sunday, bro, it was, my arms was noodles from the gig the night before, son. From the 3-hour gig the night before, bro, and then turn around, got to play in church. And I was like, you know, we musicians, this is what we do. But God wanted to take over, you know, the praise and worship leader. And I'm like, bro, son, I'm done, son. Like,
with him.
I'm done. But, you know, at the end of the day, I had to pray, yo, God, give me the strength. If you're going to use him, but give me the strength to keep going.
Yeah.
And we good, bro. At the end of the day, I ain't quit, bro. It's not what we do. But yeah, man, like we don't take it for granted, bro. Musicians coming up, whether you in church or even on the road, bro. Like regular, like the homie Archie said, bro. Yo, you only as good as your last gig, bro. And that's the same thing in church too, somewhat. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you ain't kill your last gig or you ain't play, you ain't put your all into it. You be here one gig, next week you off.
That's real.
So, I mean, all of that matters, you know what I mean? Like, what do y'all feel about business? What's some business tips for the next generation and stuff like that? Do y'all agree with contracts? And I was going to ask you this, because everybody in Greensboro is so tight and cool, are contracts necessary?
Yes.
Yeah.
Business is still business.
Yeah, at the
Yes,
end of the
it
day,
is.
whether we all cool or not, whether we all got a great relationship or not.
Like, that nigga don't keep
That's
his
real.
word.
Because somebody I'm very cool with owes me $200.
Call him up. Nah, don't do that.
They'll take your years for friendship as you know what I'm saying, like, man, he'll do it for
Look
free.
out.
Just look, you can look out this one time, bro, especially since I put you on this and put you on that. You know, but I mean, yeah, business is definitely important, man. You gotta know your worth, man. At the end of the day, not to say you gotta charge everybody. That's not what I'm saying.
That's right.
It's definitely okay to give back. It's definitely okay to, sow a seed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
if it's somebody that really, really, really has the heart to do something or has a vision for something, but they may not have the funds, you know what I mean? Hey, I need you to record drums. It's just one song, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe
Facts,
two songs.
bro. Everything ain't about numbers.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about numbers all the time. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing wrong with sowing a seed, but it's different if somebody that constantly only calls on you
Taking advantage.
when they need something,
Right.
but they don't got the funds to, you know what I'm saying? Business is everything. So to answer your question, Eric, I personally feel like, the more serious that we become with our craft, contracts are definitely necessary. Yeah.
Ken Shields said deposits too.
Yeah. I was about
Deposits,
to
yes,
say
sir.
Deposits.
That's big.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's what I'll say too,
So
man.
way-
Not only that, but like know your worth. And I say that in two ways. Don't be out here charging people when you don't have a resume. That don't work anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Especially in church, man. You know, people, how much you want? 3,000. How many services? One.
Come on.
Like who have you played for?
You about
Kirk
bad as the
Franklin?
lion-
Oh
the
nah,
lion
I played for a
prophets,
Reverend
bruh.
Reverend Davis up the block. No, like know your worth. You know what I'm saying? Also, on the other side of it, don't be cheated, man. Know your worth. Like if you have to ask people in the area or people that have made it or that's out here gigging how much, what the rates are, you know what I'm saying? Just so you're not cheating. Don't make sure you're not cheating anybody, especially people that you're cool with. You don't want to overcharge people for things as well. But definitely know your worth. To piggyback off of what Quintin said, man, favors are great. Half my album was done off of a favor. And it's not just because,
Facts.
and it's not even just because I asked for a favor. It's just because people are that gracious and they believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Especially having a close-knit, friendship.
Right.
So it's like, favor ain't fair all the time.
It ain't,
So, but contracts I do think are very necessary just because sometimes you just get burnt, man. Like you just
You
it's
get
going
burnt in Greensboro plenty way.
I could.
They have you traveling an hour and a half away. Tell you they gonna pay
man.
something and then hit you afterwards with the
Man,
I don't really have it right now.
Thought
we
gonna,
thought we was gonna get this, but
Nah.
they gonna hand you $50 out of the $150 that you promised me. You know what I'm saying?
and also to piggyback off of the contract situation, don't be afraid to take people to court now.
Yeah.
Because it ain't gonna make no sense of having a contract and then you just gonna accept people not paying
but
you.
the thing about court though, you gonna end up paying more in fees.
You right. So just make sure you decide what you want to do before you start being professional and making these contracts.
That's real. Yo, how has being a musician, even in Greensboro, how do y'all manage that in relationships? I know it's a lot out here. Y'all know what I mean by it's a lot out here. You know, a lot of females out here. How y'all handle that?
I'll leave that up to them two right there.
Oh, everybody passing.
For me, it's different. Well, in my situation, y'all know. Yeah. But now, I mean, I low-key got it easy. You know what I'm saying? Because we share the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's you know.
Wait, who you talking about? No, let me stop.
Hey, but just tell the people what y'all share though. What do y'all share? Like when you said it's the same. What do
They
you
got
mean?
a kid.
Father Josh. Nah.
We joking. He like, mama, no.
Just jokes.
But now, you know, being that I'm a musician and she's a musician, we get it.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna lie, I struggle on the side that she's an artist.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the stuff I hear while she's performing, I be like you wildin'. Like, I lie to you not. One show we did, this dude yelled, "I want you to snatch my soul."
And she probably winked at her. Okay, baby, I'll do it. All in artistry, though.
It's artistry. Look. That's real.
That's dope though, man.
That's real. But yeah, man.
Hey, can I chime in?
Yeah.
Slightly
Chimes?
without getting hit
I love
over the head. Let me just speak for those who struggle. I'm one of those who struggles. There's some stuff I've been through, which really jacked me up. So, not using it as a crutch, just being transparent. Certain situations that you go through in life kind of have a huge effect on the way you view things.
Nah, me too, bro.
And
I
the
went
way
through
you,
I went through a situation
and
too.
on your music, the way you
It's
do
hard.
things, your drive, so I'm struggling. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm struggling. I've always been the dude who was cool with everybody. And I'm learning you can't be cool with everybody.
You can't.
That's a
bro.
fact.
You can't.
Some
man.
stuff can stay business.
Yeah, when
That's
you
real.
move, when you're moving forward, man, you just can't be cool with everybody. Yeah, that's a big one for me because it's hard because I feel like I should be able to speak to everybody and, you know what I'm saying, be cordial, but certain people's agendas are not the same as yours. And sometimes your agenda isn't the same as theirs.
Yeah.
And then sometimes your agenda is the same as theirs, and that's what gets you in trouble.
Yeah.
To be honest. But yeah, man, I'm like, I would say this for those musicians who are struggling, surround yourself with people who are not struggling or people who actually have been through what you're going through.
That can hold you accountable.
Yes, like don't be hanging around people that egg you on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ego.
Whoa.
And don't and like that support your wrongdoing because that all that's
You
going
don't
to do
even
is
need that type of energy. on
all
your
that's going
team.
to do is put you in. It's going to feel great, but all it's going to do is put you in a ditch,
Yeah. With him.
literally or figuratively, whichever depending on who you're talking to.
Right.
Okay. Nah, but seriously, man. But so like, for those young guys coming up, you know what I'm saying,
Or older.
or older, because
Yeah.
Oh, they gonna always be there.
yes, and let me just say this because I learned this too, maybe a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago. So things that you want to do in life when it comes to like, you know, that kind of stuff, females and girls and talking to other people and stuff like that. That stuff doesn't go away, as Quinn just said, bro. It's just you have to have the strength to like be like, nah, you know, because the better you get at your instrument, the more you travel, the more the worse it's the more people
They gonna start coming in flocks.
You know what I'm saying? Like the worse
less
it gets,
clothes on.
right? No, and that's real. I didn't see some videos. All right, so what I'm saying is, I'm just playing. I'm not. But what I'm saying is, like, really, like y'all, like we have to like hold each other accountable. You know, try to stay away from negativity, as it relates to that subject. Like, be around people who gonna let you know, hey, bro, chill out. You know, like you bugging. You know, I have a good circle for that. Yeah, amen.
Yo, so my thing is, what is okay? So boom, we know we all started as musicians. Some people started in church for this, and this is again for the next generation. We know we started as musicians. We know like now some of us are producers, some of us have regular jobs, some of us are still musicians on the side. What is life after? Like now, where do we see ourselves in the next 5 years? What are some of your goals?
Yeah, Uncle Rashad asked about that, so that's a good question.
What's some of y'all goals? Because I mean, music, you can't play drums forever, bro.
Oh, man.
Everybody's not cool, dog.
Right.
Yeah. You got it or you don't.
Come on.
That's real.
But yeah.
I know ultimately for me, I want to be a philanthropist.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm starting now to sow the seeds that I can. That way, you know what I'm saying, when I really get the bread that I want to have, I can do that. But I want to own some properties.
Yeah.
You know, and the biggest thing, the biggest conflict that I have right now is that we as creatives, we don't really have nowhere to create.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, we need a space where
Platform,
we can,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like, to do what it is, especially when we live in an apartment. Like,
Yeah.
keyboard players and guitar players, y'all can get off.
Yeah.
Y'all can slip the headphones
We struggle.
on
They can
and
do
be
what?
Good.
Facts.
Like what?
Oh.
Nah, that's facts though. That's facts.
That's real.
Hey,
Drummers got it the worst.
y'all see what my drum sets are?
You
Look,
know what I'm saying?
None of them
far,
set
far
It's
away.
like, none of them. Eventually, I want to get to a point where, like, I can own a spot like the Playroom in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Where
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
different rooms, people can rehearse, record, or do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I want that under my belt. You
That's
know
what's
what I'm
up.
saying? So I'm planning some stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my life after the drum.
And it's again he giving away. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. Like, I think the ultimate goal in life, man, should never be to be on the big stage or see us. That shouldn't be the ultimate goal, man. We should be chasing purpose. You know what I mean? Purpose means everything. But I know as for me, I've always had a dream to actually be like a legit producer. Like, I'm talking about
Word.
in the chair. Like, that's all I'm doing. Like, I don't even touch drums no more. Like, I'm a general. Like, I'm out here. Literally, they're sending me this, that. Like, I'm consistently always working. You know, that's something I definitely want to do. Building my own studio. I've even had a vision of opening up a music store.
word.
You know, that's something I've thought about doing some years. So that's just something that I've definitely been, working towards, man. You know, and I didn't talk about it earlier, but what I do outside of playing drums is what I do. Yeah, edit.
No edits. There are no edits.
But yeah, outside of playing drums, man, I'm a after school program ACES group leader for Guilford County.
Word.
Come on.
Come on.
I mean?
Come on.
Yeah, so
With the kiddies, though.
yeah.
That's what's up, man.
But yeah, man, that's just something on the side, man, because, I could drop everything and try to do the music full time, but, my vision is a little bigger than that. I want to be taken care of first.
Yeah,
You
Rashad
know what I mean?
said, don't wait till you his age to, start planning life after drums.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. That's definitely what it's about, bro. So because you know, when we work these jobs to do whatever now, we hustle now, man, not for just the moment, but for the future. You know what I mean? We're thinking about the future.
A lot of musicians are chasing the money.
They chasing the money. They're chasing the wrong thing.
The wrong thing. Because you going to end up, so after you get this check, now you stressing about how you going to get the next check. Then you going to stress about how you going to get the next check after that. Like,
you check the check.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to keep it high with you, bro. Like, even for me, bro, like, and I know I'm asking y'all, I had to learn to choose my stability over my passion. Some stuff you can't even put in words, bro. Until it hit you one day like, nah, nigga, look, bro, I got mortgage, G.
Right.
I got rent. Yeah. I got real rent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I got a car note, dog. Like, I'm not banking on that bar getting paid off the door drink. Them gigs is, like, bro, we ain't 16, 17 no more. We ain't even 21 no more. You feel me?
Yeah.
At this point, you know, like you said, favors pay off, longevity, you know what I mean? But you also got to hit that clock, bro, if you got to, bro. You got a family, dog.
That's real.
Like, and I like nice stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't Hollywood or nothing. I'm just saying,
Hey, you owe it to yourself.
Right, roaches crawling on the what? Nah, I don't
No
do none of that,
sodak.
bro. Like, you
No
know what I mean?
sodak.
You got a nice studio, but you got roaches. My nigga, like, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like I said, man, I had to choose my stability over my passion. Look, I got a shorty. We serious. You know what I mean? I got a wife now, but
That's
at the
our
time,
wife.
It was like, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Shell.
That's
Shout out
another
to
thing,
Shell.
man.
Like you put a ring on it. You know what I
We
mean?
love you, Shell.
Gotta be a provider too.
Yeah,
We love
man.
you, Shell.
Gotta provide. But
Yeah.
that's good right there.
It steps your whole game up, man. Balance and everything, bro. Like, you don't knock nobody working, doing none of that. You know, anything side hustle. To me, that's I respect that, bro. Like, bro, it's plenty of times. Even when I moved to the area, RDU, bro, dope musicians. I seen Rick Trice and all of them, Lamar Lohorns. Yo, I'm at Sheets. I'm working.
Yep.
People knock certain jobs, but don't know how much they pay, bro.
That's
It's
right.
like, my man, I'm over here getting 15, while you over there getting 10 with a suit on.
That's right.
Yeah, you look important, but you know what I mean? What you bringing
That's
net,
real.
what you netting, you know what I mean? And then even 15 is nothing but at the end of the day, I'll work during the day and then go be at the same gig you on at night. Feel me? Like, and it's no judgment, no knock. Hey, you do what you do. I've heard people say I've been blessed to not punch a clock. It's like, bro, put your gaslight on.
You're right.
Nah.
You don't
You
got
know what I mean?
you don't got no benefits.
You out here not
health
tipping when you
insurance.
going out
Health
to eat.
insurance.
They charge
Health
extra
insurance.
on gigs for
As a
gas.
musician.
401k.
Yo,
Bro,
how does that work?
Health is important, bro.
Yo,
Like,
that's
Health is
good.
important.
They forget.
Yo.
Like with my job, we have to annually get a physical. And to be real, if they didn't make us do that, I probably wouldn't get one. But
real.
to keep our insurance rates low, they make us go get a physical. Physical.
Yes, sir.
I said a visual.
Good. Oh, visual. Edit.
Nigga missed the whole five.
Hey, also, here's what I would say too. Like, for those people who also have visions after, you know, musician life or after, you know, they done sold all their seeds, doing traveling, all this stuff. Don't be afraid to step out and do it. Like, I really feel like this is really how I feel. Like, especially black people, man. Like, we afraid
Shout
to
out
go.
to the black people.
Yeah, shout out to us. But we be afraid. Like, we're so afraid of people telling us no, that we don't go out and get that loan for that building that we want. You know what I'm saying?
straight
We don't go apply for
serious.
housing.
That's real, though.
Right? We don't save our money so that we can actually buy a house. We think we think it's like an apartment. We just go, hey, I want this house. Yeah, it's this much money. Okay, yeah, no, that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? You got to go ahead and ask some people. Talk to people that know what's going
network.
on. Network. And not just network in the music industry. Like, one of the biggest musicians out here, Jay-Z, is a daggone billionaire.
Come on.
Not because he
rapping
made it
only.
from music.
Right.
It's because he asked somebody, probably a white dude, hey, how did you make this much money?
The
I'm
Bible
trying to
says
do the
you have
same
not
thing.
because you
You
ask
have
not.
not because you ask not.
Come on.
Also, don't be afraid to do research. Like, be honest with you, I'm trying to open up a certain business. I ain't gonna relay my little stuff out here, but I'm trying to open up a little business or whatever. And I'm really gonna do it. Like, I swear I'm gonna do it. Right. So, but first I need to do research. Like, I'm doing research. People forget about these little steps. It's like they see the goal, they expect to just fly up to the goal instead of walking up the steps.
Detail.
You have to know,
process.
and you have to actually know what steps you need to take, because you could be walking up the wrong stairwell, to the wrong door,
man, he preaching.
which is not to what you really need to be. So, like, well, God bless you. Open your Bibles. Revelation. You can take your Bibles.
Come on, dude.
Nah, but seriously,
That's
like,
good.
we just need to, like, you know, don't half step it. Like, if you really want to do something, you're gonna do it. Like, if you want to breathe, you're gonna exhale, inhale, and exhale. Period. Like, There's nothing else to do but that.
I think it's dope because, and you know, to piggyback off that, not even, you know, taking the right turn, but we was having this conversation. Yo, I'm not the whole speak in front of people situation. You know what I mean? I do what I got to do. It's whatever. We was chopping it up in my crib one day. Yo, I'm about to do a podcast. I was actually going to host a podcast. Well, I put a status out. Yo, I'm available to host podcast. Blah blah blah. Because I had the gear. Somebody was like, nah, you should do your own. Let me jump out there on faith. This being, what can I do a podcast on? Being a musician, everyday life of a musician. I get tired, because I know the real about musicians, you know what I mean? Right. A lot of people don't know that. And and I'm so tired of, bro, youngins y'all want to be a drummer, I want to be this and that, but they don't want to even practice, bro. It's like, bro, you know how much hard work it took to get where we at, bro?
You know how much homework we had to skip?
Like, Jordan's just not going to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
do homework, we practice.
Like material things is not going to do it, bro. You really got to put that time in, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's just like, you gotta really sow a seed, bro, and you know, it ain't nothing to play with, bro.
I got a question.
What's up?
Speaking on practice, do you feel YouTube is a crutch?
Nah.
In a sense,
not to even go off subject, bro.
I don't think so.
YouTube is a teacher. It's a life teacher without the downfall, somewhat. Like you ain't.
But
burn on the
I see
gig.
some people use YouTube as a crutch. It's like
you can.
They get so caught up on the glamour of YouTube.
Yeah. We not watching 4-minute videos no more either though. So you go do a cover and you post it up there and post your link. It's a dub. This is again studying your craft. Yeah, we not doing that, bro. We talking about marketing and stuff like that. But yeah, to answer your question, I do feel like YouTube.
It's a
70-30.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like depending on tracks.
I think it's just
you better know that intro, son.
I think it really just depends on who's watching it and their mindset. For example, I know people who literally sat in my house, I don't even say the names, and studied a program while people playing, like everybody's playing around and they just watching the video. They're learning. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're actually sitting there and learning about what they want to do. Whereas though I've seen other people use it for other reasons. Like, okay, well, let me listen to this song real quick and I'll learn it real quick. Nah. Like, it's a crutch. You know, that's when it becomes a crutch. Or when you're using it for, you're not actually learning things. You're just memorizing stuff. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
That's cool, too. But, like, and I tell my kids all the time, you memorize your ABCs as a child. Mm-hmm. But when you grow up, you learn them. You know what I'm saying? Like, until you know how to use them interchangeably and form them into words, knowing what the sound actually means. All you doing is memorizing, right? Like just think, like no real talk. Like so, you like A B C D E F G. Oh, my kid knows the ABCs. Oh yeah, my kid is smart. No, your kid isn't smart. Your kid memorized it.
They read it off the paper.
They don't know how to use it yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of that's how I look at YouTube. It's like
YouTube for the gear.
Yeah,
I got a SPDS pad, or I have a Yamaha DTX. Yeah, it look nice in your picture. Your whole rig look dope, but you can't program.
Right. Right. And you didn't even go in and look to see how.
You programming stock sounds. It's nothing wrong with that either.
Also, speaking of that, when you get some new gear, don't throw the directions.
Read the manual, son.
Read the daggone manual.
It comes with me every gig, my man.
Okay. Read the manual. I'm an English teacher. Reading is fundamental.
Okay. And they have the manuals online.
They do.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
They do.
Yeah, they online, bro. The DTX and SPDS.
Because, I mean, ain't nothing worse than, I've seen a few homies, you know what I mean, from CJ to Everett. Yo, bro, stop buying gear and not knowing how to work it. Stop calling me every 10 minutes to learn how to do basic stuff. That's like learning how to work a DAW program, you know what I mean? Whatever. Yo, like the homie said yesterday, bro, every musician should know at least one. Whether it be Logic, Pro Tools, Ableton.
Got to.
Know at least one, bro. Sit there and look at it and get on YouTube. Not to be a crutch.
I'm not knocking you.
No. It's love. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we use that as tools, bro. Like, I'm going to get on YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to save me some money. I'm not going to nag my homies. And then, I mean, people kind of lose respect for you, too, bro. When they see, yo, this man got a DW. You can't tune his drums, though. Yeah.
Like,
you pay the rack or you pay whatever.
People got the best gear, but don't know how.
Terrible.
That's hey, look, you see, hey, look.
The nigga pull up with everything.
You see these keyboard players get these
Jupiters
and use the same EP on everything.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know it.
Didn't I just hear that on the last 3 songs? Huh?
They bought I just bought this Modi
Power
X.
brand.
I swear, I just bought this Modi X, and
Vintage
Braxton
74.
probably mad at me because I swear to God, I went through every single sound on that board. I done put favorites of stuff I like from, and I mean it's like stuff that ain't even just gospel. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I could use for
Anything.
trap or daggone dubstep. Like it don't matter. Like
I never understood, bro. I never understood how people can get a gadget or get anything, whether it be a pad, whether it be a keyboard, or whether it be a Moog, Sub-Fatty, or whatever, and you not dig into it. Yeah, with all of the people that created it spend all this
that
time.
money you spent.
and that's
all that
what you
money you
paying
spent.
for. You paying for that.
You paying for everything that they like. Really, you probably getting a discount for all of the stuff that's in it.
Yeah.
So many things that you can do in these boards. Technology has went crazy over the years.
Yeah.
And people just utilize it. Like, if you just gonna play one sound, you may as well get the Casio with the speakers on it.
That's legit.
They got a minimum of 10 sounds.
Facts.
That's real.
Let's jump to this. What y'all think about the younger musicians, bro, coming up? That the fact that bro, they have YouTube. We didn't have YouTube. Well, some of us had.
The latter
Some of
part
us,
of
yo, bro, they killing. Like they replacing niggas with names. You know what I mean? Like they replacing OGs. Like, I'm gonna call him for $100. Or I'm gonna call him because I know he hyped to do the situation, the session. What do y'all think about them coming up now, bro? Like, do you see you still being a musician? You know what I mean?
I mean, me, it just make me hungry, more hungry to have to I gotta keep up. You gotta stay relevant.
You gotta stay up.
You gotta stay relevant. I know me, like, for me, it's like I'm at the point where I just can't quit because it's like where I came from, we didn't really have that many musicians. So like I came from a little country town. So it's like I'm not gonna say I'm a hero because I'm not nobody that great, but like I'm one of the ones that actually kind of made it out. That's actually somewhat working like they're supposed to or whatever, like making living the dream type thing.
Right.
So yeah, bro, it's all about how bad you want it and your approach. I try to tell the younger cats, I'm like, bro, I hate one of the questions I hate the most is show me these chords, bro. Show me how you do
Convention
this.
talk.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, I need
I
some
need
chords, bro. I
lessons,
need some
Doc.
chords. I'm like, okay, so how you gonna use it?
What was that lick?
Right.
Right.
Like, there's no
Single
point in
stroke,
me.
my nigga.
Right.
Right.
I open the hi-hats, dog.
It's like that's always my answer. Like I can show you what I know, but I mean it's not gonna do you no good, bro.
Right.
Like if you don't know how to use it, so you have to literally go home and study for yourself and
Study to show
get
thyself
your
approved.
own sound type thing. I'm still working on that myself. You work on that every day.
That's something hard to do, man.
Yeah.
To find your own sound. It's for the younger musicians. That's why, man. They're breeding. Like these younger musicians are literally breeding. Like they are killing, bro. They are killing.
Bulls, bro.
They some young bulls coming up. I'm talking about in their teens. They killing, man. But
You can't be 15 knowing about plugins.
bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. And the thing is, that's why it's so important, like you said just now, man, like you go home and you study your instrument and just, study your sound. Like, one thing one of my biggest influences told me one time, man, is, one way to find your own sound is to just play. Just sit there and play. Don't listen to nothing. And that's why I think he was talking about as far as YouTube. See, YouTube, it can be helpful, but it can be dangerous at the same time. Because there's so many musicians, so many sound the same because everybody is scared to just branch out on their
Down
own.
to how they even hit the drums and the cymbals
Right.
and the instrument.
Even posture.
Yo,
Posture.
like why your
Man.
drum set up like that? Or why you? Nah, bro, come on.
And that's the thing, man.
Identity.
Right. Identity is everything, man. And that's why, like, so many musicians in general, I'll even say singers, man. There's a lot of singers and artists that even sound the same.
Yeah.
So many artists get producers that produce.
And pass the beat around.
Look, they produce, man. Their records sound just like a Kiara Sheard, or just like a Todd Delaney, or just like a William Murphy, or anything. Like, it's important to have your own identity, but in order to do that, you gotta play, you gotta sing, you gotta practice, you gotta spend time with yourself. You know, pause.
Good.
Yeah, I just think that's important, man. You know, if you listen to too much of something, you'll end up sounding like that, and you don't want to be a replica.
It's all right to grab a little.
Yeah, it's one thing to be inspired, bro.
Right.
But it's another thing to like to try to be that person. Like one thing I've really been, you know, saying the past few months is don't try to be the next so and so. Don't try to be the next, you know, this person or that person. But try to be the new wave. Try to be the new yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, try to be that person that people can take from you rather than you being that person,
bro.
Yeah, be the blueprint. That's it, man. That's it, bro. So I mean.
And I mean, even going on the road for the young musicians, you know what I mean? Like, I know it's a lot of musicians out here that, you know, that's on the road. You'd be surprised, bro. North Carolina got a lot of, you know, successful musicians. Right. And, you know, my thing is, even if you don't make it on the road, going on the road is not everything. It's not the only, you know, highest achievement and whatnot. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, recognize, bro, like, find your lane. I never would have thought I'd be doing a podcast, bro. I don't know where this could lead to. I don't know if it could go to seminars about musicians or whatever, or even shed light to somebody who else want to take over a situation. Find your lane, bro. And it's not that, because you ain't on the road, you ain't successful. Right. You see C-Dub.
That's right.
Easy.
The man that
37.
App, bro.
37
That's
years old.
putting
bro.
musicians out of work. That's like Walmart with the self-checkout, bro. It's a wrap. Nah, you called out. Don't worry about it for the next month.
That's right.
This machine got you. You feel me? But on the road, man, like, don't feel like because you're not on the road, you ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? Get for real, like you said, bro. You said you wanted to do what?
I wanted to be a musical engineer.
A musical engineer.
Yeah, audio engineer.
My other homie, we were sitting down talking about the podcast. He said he wanted to do he wanted to open a school, a music academy. Yeah, right. Bro, I think it's dope. Like Marcus said, go apply for that loan, bro.
Oh yeah.
Get educated on what it take, bro. Don't be scared. I'll open a Chick-fil-A, bro.
Do it.
They winning right now,
bro. I love Chick-fil-A. My pleasure.
You know what I mean?
My pleasure.
Our rewards is 3,000.
Come on, son. I'm at 1,700. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to get there, but at the end of the day, bro, jump out there, bro. Like, don't be scared, bro, to invest in your craft. And ain't nobody gonna invest in you more than yourself.
That's real, bro.
That's right.
And I gotta also say too, because we ain't touch on you, bro, and what you got going. Your studio, I can honestly say I'm proud of you, bro.
Appreciate
what you've been doing.
Yeah. Appreciate
you've been staying persistent and consistent in what you do, man. And that even inspires, people like myself.
Growth.
Yeah,
Appreciate
for sure.
it,
You even get to the point where people are hitting you up.
Yeah.
To use your joint.
Yeah, look, and that was created for me. I set a goal, bro, not to even cut you off. I set a goal. Get in the studio at least once a month, put something out once a month. And then I was just like, I can use my time, maximize. 5 covers in a month, one session in an hour. Bang, that's one every week. That's consistency. Man, in 2 months, I built my own joint. I go from doing covers for myself, let me put the homies in the area on who don't have the funds. I ain't gonna hit you over the head, but I want you to pay for a little something because I want you to know, bro, it's gonna cost.
That's right.
Don't buy no Jordans. You can't buy no, bro.
Come on, man.
Hey, let me just tell you.
Son.
Let me tell you.
$200 can be spread out.
Come on.
Hey, listen. This year,
Right.
I said the
Over that
same thing, bro. Like, and not to be funny, not to cut you off either, but like it just sparked something. I thought about White Sox. I got on White Sox, y'all. They looking at my socks. Anyway, Doc, yeah, they're white. I got on all black White Sox. Well, God bless you. Anyway, what I was saying was like, okay, yeah, man. Like, if people want to, people ask me like, yo, Marcus, can you make me a track or something? Out of the kindness of my heart, if I know you, I'll be like, I got you. First of all, I love doing that. Like, it's just something I enjoy doing. It's for fun, right? But this year, I'm like, I'm out here spending thousands of dollars for my record, and I'm doing records for people for free. That ratio, again, ratio is just something that's like my word for the day. Ratio, it didn't add up. So I'm just like, hold on. I need to let these people know how much it really costs to, you know what I'm saying, to be in this business, to do what we do. It's expensive. I sent out a song for a guitar player. They said, $250. That's guitar. There's 7 other instruments that need to be put on this record. You know what I'm saying? One song, not counting mix and master, which is another couple thousand depending on who you go to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So people need to know, like, this is not a game. And if you can't, you know what I'm saying, as he said, you can't buy J's. You know what I'm saying? You can't go in the studio. You want to buy J's. And, yo, I mean, I don't know why you here. You know, like, I don't get it. Like, well, I forgot what I was even going to say. That wasn't even it. Hopefully I remember another second or two. Anyway, go ahead. Somebody else go.
But that's real, man. I mean, I feel like, you know, anything else, anything else y'all want to share with the next generation coming up? I mean, I feel like we covered a good amount. You know what I mean?
Be humble.
For the religious people, bruh, stay prayed up, bruh.
Anybody.
No, for real.
You gotta stay prayed up, man. Like, I know for me, like, a lot of the older cats, one in particular, Cornell Gaskins.
Yes,
bruh,
The homie.
like, he's one of the most consistent ones that I know. Like, he'll call and check up on you, and every time he's talking about, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. Like, you, bro, you have to, like,
That's real.
you have to pray, bro, for, like, other people. Like, you know, pray for yourself, you know, trying to elevate, you know, ask God where you need to go next. You know, I'm in that season now where I'm trying to figure out what it is next. I just graduated, you know, so I'm still trying to, you know, get my life together. But I ain't out here just not doing anything.
Right.
Like, you know, I still have rent, got bills to pay.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to work, you got to do what you got to do. So, you know, but, you know, you got to stay prayed up, have a relationship. Like you said, like, I know me personally, you know, I just been through some stuff the past couple of months, and it's just like, it was a lot. It was different for me. It ain't something I never really been through before. So, you know, I just, that caused me to, like, get closer to God. You know, I already had a relationship, of course, but, like, it made me want to get closer. Because, like, dang, who am I going to trust? I got to trust him. So, you know, like, bro, that relationship with God, bro, like.
You need it.
You need it.
Bro.
Yeah, man.
Bro, it keep you sound.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I got I had a conversation with myself or whatever, and I had to, like, be real with myself. It's like, dang, it's like I only get, like, real close with God when the funk hit the fan.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I had to really sit down with myself and be like, yo, that's not right, bro. Like,
Nah, that's fine.
you can't treat God like a genie.
Yeah.
That's
know what I'm
good. Say
saying?
it again, dog.
Come on.
You can't treat God like a genie.
Indeed.
That's keep, like, be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want nobody calling on you just when, you know what I'm saying, like, they need your help. You know what I'm saying? So God feel like the same way. So,
Yeah, he a jealous God, bro.
really
For real, man. And I think, man, that's honestly before the lights, the fame, the acknowledgement, all of the gigs or recordings or whatever, man. All of that stuff can change, but one person that won't is God, man. And that's why, bro, I believe it's important just to give him that much, man. Give him a legit relationship, like, you know, get
That's
to
the
know.
least you could do, bro.
That's the least you could do, man. After all of this stuff, you know, that he gives us freely and that he can definitely take away.
Yo,
You know.
it's been times, bro. You try to play. What am I trying to say? It's been times where you trying to tap in, but you can't.
Yeah.
Because you ain't been giving him his time, son.
Bro, that's
How
real.
you start like
That
nigga, I
is-
do
make
this
you
in my
work.
That's
sleep.
100%, dog.
You get on the drums like, oh, yo, God. All right, let me pray real quick. So, I mean, yo, encourage the homies, bro. Even on the road, bro, like secular gigs, yo, they pray, bro.
Yeah.
Most of them, they pray. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they
Look,
do.
don't be ashamed. You know what I mean? Don't be ashamed. So, I mean, that even voids out my next question. How has God impacted your career? You know what I mean? Like,
I wouldn't be
Look.
I could go all day.
right.
all literally.
You know what I mean? So I mean, so it's safe to say, you know what I mean, young and up and coming musicians, it's vital. I ask everybody in every episode, I don't care, you know, what the topic is based around music and musicians, but how has God impacted your career? You know, I feel like we answered it, but at the end of the day, we know we need him.
Right.
Next generation, you need God, bro.
Period.
In anything that you do.
Period. Poo.
Depending on man, it may seem like, you know,
City
oh, it's because of him
This
that
person
I got
always
here.
came through.
Nah, man.
God
nah.
placed that.
Nah.
Come on, man.
You woke up. Your homie ain't do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Exactly.
You got eventually got gear. You look around, you got 3 drum sets. Bro,
God bless you.
bro, I remember I ain't had nothing, bro.
Come
No,
on,
no, no.
bro.
Another
Let-
couch.
That's real. Because when I first got here, Eric, you know,
He ain't had none of these.
I didn't
bro.
have not one kid. I had one kid that sat in the storage, and my parents lived in an apartment. Right, I couldn't play it. So what I did was I sold it to the church, right? I sold it to a church, right? And then I had nothing, right? Went to A&T, moved to Greensboro. Thank God for people like Byron Carter. I had a gig with them. He was like, yo, you don't got a kit? I said, nah. He said, yo, you can use mine. Now, if anybody know Byron, he play everything in the daggone world. And he has everything ever. So he had his little Makepex kit. Sound great. He let me use it for every gig that I had in Greensboro until I found money to buy one. And now I have 3. I bought shots out, right? And that's and you know, it's just, man, it's favor. Like you said, man, I wouldn't be nowhere without God, man. Like, and I know that the things that I'm going through is for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And you just have to realize that like he hasn't forsaken you, man. Like, sometimes you just be like, yo, why?
The up and down, the roller coaster.
Yo, man.
When
Just
you
be
ain't
like,
getting
yo.
no gigs, you ready to quit.
You be like, son, like, what am I doing wrong?
Bruh.
Like,
I'm
is it-
trash.
Bruh,
You look
yo,
around all this gear,
man.
I'm
Yeah.
trash.
Bruh, let me just be transparent for 3 seconds, bruh. I went through a whole, low-key, I'm kind of still in that little phase, but I'm getting out of it, right? So, like, I went through a whole phase where, like, yo, people was just like, yo, Marcus, I don't ever see you post nothing, none of your music and nothing online or nothing. I don't ever see nothing that you're doing. And every post that I posted was my music. So I'm like, really? Or do you just not support me? You know, it went to that. It's like, y'all say, oh, you can do this well, or you do everything. You sing, play, blah, blah, blah. But do you support me? Do you share my videos? Or do you just, oh, that's cute, like it, and then move on? Right? But you send me everybody else's videos, all the funny ones, It's like, oh, like, I went through a phase where, like, I was just like, should I even be doing this anymore?
Right.
Should I do something else? Should I stop the process of my album? Those who don't know, I've been working on my project since 2011. This is 2019, in case y'all don't know. It's a long time, right? So it's just like, yo, should I stop? Should I, I don't know, man. But like, you just have to realize, like, everything you're going through is for a reason. Maybe you're not doing something right. Maybe God doesn't want you to do something because you're not ready.
Maybe he wants your attention.
Maybe he wants your attention.
on.
Maybe you're not in his face like you need to be.
Tell him what you want. He
Or
know
maybe
the
your
design of
knees
your
not ashy enough because you're not kneeling down before him.
Hey, that's good.
That was good.
Hey, tell me, who you still at, bro? Say, that's good.
Huh?
That's good.
Nah, but for real, like, man, I watched, what's his name? Denzel Washington. He said, make sure when you take your shoes off, you put them far underneath your bed, so when you wake up in the morning, you got to get on your knees and kneel.
Yeah.
In order to get them so that you can pray. Like, don't think that anything you're doing is, from you, bro.
Self.
Like, especially for the young people out here, especially those who are talented. Yo, there's a difference between people who learn stuff and who acquire things, and there are people who just have natural born talent. Like, for those kids out there that are talented, don't think that you're the GOAT. Like, don't think that, this just came out of
the Lord. Take it.
You know what I'm saying? Don't think that this is like something that you like that was owed to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hone it and please give all praise to God, like, because he's the one that, allows you to do all of these things. Like, for real.
That's real, fellas.
Bruh, another thing, bruh. The humble, bruh.
Humble yourself.
Like, some people just, the arrogance, bruh. Like, that can keep you away from a lot of doors, bruh. Like, bruh, remaining humble, knowing that your gig could be taken away, like, easily by somebody else. Like, bruh, you gotta be humble, like, out here in the streets, bruh.
Yeah.
Like,
They can see it a mile away.
yeah,
man.
like, not being humble, bruh, it keep people from, like, wanting to call you, like,
And I'm gonna say this as a musician, bro. It's always somebody watching you.
always.
The cats you don't think is watching you is watching you.
Kids.
I've had OGs out here, you know what I mean? Yo, and I know who they are, and I don't assume that they know who I am.
Right.
But at the end of the day, when we finally, cross paths, it's yo, what's up, man? I've been watching you, blah, blah, blah. Like, word.
It's happening.
Like, what you mean? You know what I mean? Like, and I mean, that doesn't change anything, and that just further keeps you on your toes. Everybody always watching, whether, I don't care what venue you in, what type of gig you on. They watching your character. They watching how you roll in. They watching if you get high and whatnot. Certain gigs they know to call you for. Certain gigs they know. So don't eliminate yourself.
Right.
That's right.
By being out of place and out of character. You know what I mean? So just pay attention, bro. Be humble, like you said, bro. Be humble and be like Q ain't never been funny style, bro. Like none of the musicians out here, bro, have never. You know what I mean? I ain't never came across. Nah, Marcus, no, I don't ride with that nigga, bro. I'm good. You know, no ill. He's still dope on his instrument, but I'm good. You know what I mean? But I've never encountered that from the Greensboro homies, and you know, like I said, man, I appreciate y'all pulling up, and you know,
Oh yeah, most definitely, bro.
dropping some
Appreciate you,
knowledge,
man.
For real,
Appreciate
man.
you.
For real.
This is needed.
For real.
Like I said, bro, I support this vision, man, because this is something that it may not even be younger musicians, but it may even be some older musicians that need to hear this.
Facts.
Like for real, because there's some older cats out there that still be smelling their own arms.
Come on.
Like for real.
Loud.
Stinks.
All people
Like,
is loud.
They still be smelling
They
themselves.
don't know they
man.
wrong, son.
And don't know it. They don't be
That's
knowing
like when
it.
you be on the toilet and you be on there for a long time.
Reach, bro. You reach.
After a while, you don't smell it no more. You don't. When you
Because your nose done got accustomed to
When
it.
you sit in it, you
Huh?
don't smell it no more.
Ah,
It's so different.
God bless you.
But
good.
that's real, fellas, man. Like I said, man, it was dope, you know, this conversation. I mean, like I said, we could go all day. You know how I go, but
Facebook is rock.
you know what I mean? Like, shout out to everybody paying attention on the book, too, man. Shout out to Josh, man. Brandon, strategic marketing, bro. Like, this is the first episode, you know, we ever did that. And, you know, it's been shown mad love. So, you know, and, you know, this is part of season 1. Based on the feedback, we're having season 2. Definitely come back, have the homies here, you know what I mean? Have even more homies. Shout out to all the homies who wanted to make it but couldn't do the schedule availability. It's love, it ain't no funny style behind that either.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, we'll see how it go, but stay tuned for the next episode of Musicians Exchange. Y'all tune in.